In this video, we're going to go over a tip in regards to customer relations. And in particular, I want you to be very attentive to just your tone of voice, how what you are saying is being received by that person. And as a general rule of thumb, right, everyone in this business is doing something customer service related or customer relations oriented related, right? If you're the office manager, you're speaking on the phone. If you're the canvasser, you're interacting with someone in person. If you're the technician, right, you might be in some widow's house and you're helping her, right? So all of you guys are in a position of authority, and you just need to be able to like approach that interaction with kind of this tip in mind. And that's, as a general rule of thumb, you should probably be speaking in a softer, more gentle, higher pitched tone than you typically do by default, right? So it's not about being fake or like wearing a mask, but you need to be aware of who your audience is and what position you're in relative to the person that you're helping, right? By speaking in a soft tone of voice that's gentle and like higher pitched, right? It's not as it doesn't come across as hard as someone that is speaking in a low tone of voice that's being demanding and aggressive. And like the second person probably is not someone that like tends to be requested or admired when it comes to providing help with someone. So be gentle, speak softly, speak in a higher pitch than you typically do. These are all just things to keep in mind when you're helping someone. You're on the phone talking to someone. If you're soft and you're gentle and you're speaking in a slightly higher pitch than you typically do, that's going to come across as a little bit more friendly, right? Same thing as at the in-person events, right? Especially when you're in person, right? Oftentimes we're working for seniors. Those seniors can sometimes be widows or widowers. We can be in a position that can maybe, depending on who's within that, in that position, if it's another company, right, it can be an intimidating position to be in, right? To have this young man that's physically capable in this elderly person's house, and something that's going to help that person be received in the right, light is to be, speak softly and be gentle and speak in a higher pitched, tone of voice than you typically do. So try, as a rule of thumb, speak softly, speak gently, in a higher pitch, because those are all things that just tend to help to communicate properly, in customer service relations and customer interactions.